There comes a moment in every life when the weight of challenges feels like it might crush the spirit, when the obstacles appear like mountains standing tall before your path, when the world whispers in your ear that you cannot go on and that you should just accept defeat. But in that moment you must remember one truth: defeat is not an option. When you wake up in the morning and the air feels heavy with doubt, you have to push yourself out of bed and take that first step forward. You must believe deep within that your journey is worth the fight, no matter how far the destination appears, no matter how many storms may come your way. You keep moving because the heart that refuses to quit will eventually find its victory. Every dream you hold close to your heart will be tested. Life will throw you down, it will strip away your comfort, it will challenge your patience and your endurance, but defeat only happens when you accept it, when you tell yourself there is no way forward. That is when you lose. But if you stand tall and fight even when the odds seem impossible, then you have already refused defeat. Think about those who came before us, the ones who changed the world, the leaders, the inventors, the warriors, the dreamers. They all had moments when quitting seemed easier, when the pain was unbearable, when the failures stacked up higher than the successes, but they chose to rise again and again. They refused to see failure as final. You must adopt the same mindset. Every setback you face is simply a lesson. Every loss is a step closer to the win. Every closed door is leading you toward the one that will open for you. Defeat is not an option because you are still breathing. You still have fight in your soul. You still have miles to go and goals to reach. Your mind is the battlefield. The fight begins with your thoughts. If you fill your head with doubt and fear, you will never move forward. But if you choose courage and strength, you will find a way to keep going. Even in the darkest nights, you have to tell yourself every single day, I will not be defeated, I will not give in, I will rise. When you fall, get back up. When you fail, try again. When you are rejected, use it as fuel to grow stronger. The people who succeed in life are not always the most talented or the most gifted. They are the ones who simply refuse to stop, the ones who choose to fight one more round, the ones who see the word impossible and say, watch me. Defeat is not an option because the price of giving up is too high. You would have to live with the regret of never knowing what could have been. You would have to carry the weight of unfinished dreams and untold stories. Do not let that happen to you. Push through the pain, push through the fear, push through the voice in your head that says you cannot make it. Remember that progress is progress, no matter how small. One step forward is still movement, one extra try is still effort, one more day of persistence is still victory over defeat. Your journey may be longer than you planned, your battles may be harder than you imagined, but every day that you choose to keep going, you are proving that defeat has no place in your life. There will be moments when you stand alone, when no one understands why you keep fighting, when everyone else has stopped believing in you. Those moments will test your soul, but if you hold on to your vision and your purpose, you will find a strength inside you that you never knew existed. That strength will carry you through storms and darkness until you see the light of your victory. Do not compare your journey to others. Everyone fights their own battles, everyone climbs their own mountains. Your race is yours alone, your pace is your own focus. Your victories are meant for you and your path. Stay true to that and you will never truly be defeated. The road to success is never straight. It is filled with turns and dead ends and uphill climbs. There will be days when you feel lost, there will be days when you question everything, but each day you choose to move forward is a day you win. Choosing not to give up is choosing victory over defeat. Choosing to try again is choosing life over surrender. Defeat is not an option because the fire within you is stronger than the storm around you. You have dreams that deserve to live, you have talents that the world needs, you have a story that is still being written, and every chapter you keep fighting adds power to that story. The world needs to hear it, but only if you refuse to let it end before the final victory. When the pressure is heavy and your strength is fading, remember why you started. Remember the people who believe in you. Remember the vision you had when you began. This vision was placed in your heart for a reason, and the challenges you face are simply the tests required to bring that vision to life. Passing those tests means refusing to accept defeat. Tell yourself this every day: defeat is not an option. I will not stop, I will not surrender, I will not break. I am stronger than my fears, I am greater than my failures, I am destined for victory, and every time I rise after falling, I grow closer to the life I was meant to live. You have already come so far. You have already survived moments you thought would destroy you. You have proven your strength before and you will prove it again. Do not look back with regret, look forward with determination. Your best days are still ahead of you, but you will only reach them if you keep moving. The fight is not over until you win. The story is not finished until you succeed. The journey is not complete until you stand at the top and see how far you have come, and when you get there you will look back and thank yourself for every moment you refused to give up. Defeat is not an option, it never has been and it never will be. Stand tall, face your challenges with courage, and take one step at a time forward toward your dreams. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes, you keep going, you keep fighting, you keep believing, and one day you will see that every ounce of effort was worth it. Because the truth is this: the only way to be defeated is to stop trying, and you are not someone who stops, you are someone who keeps going. You are someone who turns pain into power and obstacles into opportunities. You are someone who understands that every fight is worth it because the reward is greater than the struggle. So lift your head, straighten your back, and take the next step. Defeat is not in your blood, it is not in your destiny. You were built for victory, you were made to overcome. You are here to inspire and to prove that nothing is impossible for the heart that refuses to quit. Defeat is not an option, and as long as you keep going, as long as you keep fighting, as long as you believe in yourself, you will win.